Station number 6. The Last Supper. For I am already being poured out like a drink offering, and the time for my departure is near. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 6. The disciples thought that this Passover celebration would be routine for them, just as they had observed this tradition together over the past few years. They made the normal preparations for the meal that they had always made. They expected their conversations to happen as they usually did when they partook in the Passover feast together. But for Jesus, he knew that this meal with his friends would be different this time. It was to be the last time they shared this meal together. Their last time to talk at length with each other. His last time to impart some wisdom that would sustain them after his presence would be taken from them. There was nothing routine about this Passover for Jesus. He knew that his time on earth was growing short, and soon it would be time to complete his Father's plan. Take a moment now to picture in your mind our next scene of the Last Supper. Jesus knelt down and began to wash his disciples' feet. Their teacher was now acting as their servant. Jesus washed the feet of all of his disciples, even the feet of his betrayer. He did this to set an example of how they were supposed to love and serve each other. He did this for our example today. Picture the astonishment on their faces, the confusion they must have felt that their esteemed master was now serving them as a lowly servant would. Put yourself in Judas's shoes as Jesus washed his feet and wonder what thoughts were running through his mind as this happened. After Jesus had finished doing this, he took bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take and eat. This is my body that was broken for you." Then he took a cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood, which is poured out for you." The disciples were confused. What did Jesus mean by that? They did not understand what Jesus was trying to tell them. Close your eyes now and try and imagine this scene. Imagine the disciples gathered around Jesus. Imagine Jesus taking the bread and the cup and giving it to them that night, saying it was a symbol of things to come. Think of what Jesus must have been feeling at this Last Supper with his friends. The heartbreak he must be feeling as he knew he would soon be leaving them. The stab of betrayal he felt that Judas, his friend, was soon going to hand him over to those who wanted his life. Contemplate his sorrow and compassion for his beloved friends as he knew that they would soon face confusion and fear. Take a moment and reflect on these questions. Ask yourself, do I love others like this? Does my heart break with compassion for the lost? Do I show the love of Jesus by serving those who may even mistreat me? Let God speak to your heart right now. You may even be led to wash the feet of someone in your gathered family as a sign of your love and devotion to them. Once your heart is clear, you may move to the next station.